Hello, world. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday! Are you ready to build?
I hope so.
Yeah. Are you ready for more power?
More importantly, are you ready for a parade of strange green alien birds?
Yes, my soul is ready for this.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I probably won't get to see it because I'll have to see it on the VOD, but it's cool anyway.
Yes. So this is some I've not switched over yet, but because I'm going to wait for the next cycle to go by. But
Yeah.
this is something that happened when I just started up the game, and when I realized it was happening, I was like, oh, we need to start the stream on the title screen because of what is happening.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, there they go. All right, so I am going to switch over to my camera
Hell yeah.
because this is the screen that you usually get when you start up the game.
Mhm.
But the thing that's been happening this time, which will probably come round again in another few seconds, I'll just let it happen. There we go. It is a parade of green alien birds.
Oh, so
Lots
cool.
of them. I've never seen this happen before.
Yeah, I love how much just cool, I don't know, unique stuff that there is to find. There's like there's so much just wonderful, delightful, cute stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, and I dig that.
There they go. They're all in perfect rows, and then this one bringing up the rear. It's great. All right. Well, with that done, let's see. Right. I have an autosave because I went and took a picture,
Ah.
but it didn't really come to anything. Well, it was just the thumbnail, so we'll
Mm-hmm.
just we'll just take that and okay. Oh, and Fixmas is officially finished, so that is the end of that. Though all of our Fixmas buildings will stay there.
Okay.
But we turned off the power, so it's not like they're doing
Yeah.
anything anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, here is a code for you.
Cool. Okay. Get this copied.
And
There we go.
excellent.
Boom. Boom.
I'm gonna. That's a chainsaw. That's not what I need.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
Mm.
I'm gonna make myself a regular basher again because
Ah.
I don't want to spend the rest of the game with a candy cane.
That's fair. It
We
was
can be
good. It
done
was
with
good
that.
for it was good for the time we had it though.
Yes, we'll save it in the box. Maybe it'll be useful later, but for
Yeah.
now,
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm done with it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Where... Okay, how many motors do I have?
Candy cane in there, and
I need so many
no
of
more
these things.
decor. Let's see, what hat do I want to wear? Helmet.
Okay. Okay. So,
Guess that one. Oh.
organization. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I did some playing around in my creative mode world, and I figured out a pretty neat blueprint that I can use for the heavy oil residue to fuel conversion.
Okay, that sounds promising.
Yeah, because they set it up so that like it's basically a closed loop for the packaged water. So all you have to do is just input the initial like resources, and then you never, or the initial like empty packages, and then you never have to touch it ever again.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna try and set that up here. And also try to remember how I had this set up. Oh. No, I think we want to...
Was I going this way?
flip this.
No, that's your mall. Right, I was going
Okay, I think...
other way?
Which way are you trying
Sorry,
to go?
I'm just I'm figuring out which of these things on the map is me and which way I left things. I could just look at the compass like a sane person.
Who does that?
I know, right? Yes, there's the lake.
Same. Okay.
Oh, that was my other there's another brilliant idea I'm going to invoke soon, but
Oh.
I want to get this water pipe laid first.
Okay.
There it is. There's the lake. There's the lake. There's my water extractor. It's gonna have to go over a hill, but that's all right.
So now we're gonna do. Actually, no. I think I want to move these over slightly.
That's coming up this way. That's probably gonna need a pump, but that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine and normal and good, and doesn't make us a little crazy looking at it. It's good. It's all good.
We were
It's
crazy
all good.
already.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
And I did warn you that you weren't gonna like this.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm very scared.
Well, it's just a pipe, you know.
Yeah.
Eventually it could be made to go through a basement or something, but right now I just want it working. Actually,
Yeah,
you know,
no, I get that.
that's not so difficult to set up as a basement thing from here. Give me a sec.
Oh, you're so kind. Oh. Oh. Oh, do I need to move my blueprint designer here?
No, you're fine. You're over just enough that I can work.
Okay. I think I am going to do so, however, because I think I have slightly misunderstood where I need to put things.
Oh dear.
So, yeah. So, we're gonna put the designer over here. And then I can mess around with it a little bit more. Special blueprint designer. guess we'll grab more motors. Because Lord knows I'm gonna need a ton of them. Okay, organization. All right, let's set this up.
Okay, and this is a water pipe.
So I think.
Hello, bird.
Right there. Just gonna use this as an anchor point. Okay, so we have nope.
Oh, there's a power line already running right through here. Beautiful.
Nice.
Yes, this is definitely a lake where I set up coal power during my early access factory.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. I do need both. Basically need to use the entire width of the setup there. That's fine. Okay,
Oh, and actually what I want to do is put a...
No. So.
Put a fluid buffer here.
Nice. Oh, no. Packaged.
Because the nice thing about the butcher shop is that you put a bunch of stuff in and then you walk.
Nice things.
Well, yes, is that you put a bunch of stuff in and then you walk away, and so because we don't really have to worry about it's not going to be like running full tilt all the time, which means I can run this water extractor relatively slowly and just store up a bunch of water.
That's very smart. I like that.
So we'll turn this way down to like 20% or so. That is probably higher than we need, but that's okay.
So how does the inputs for this work? So this is diluted packaged fuel, and this is right. This is heavy oil residue, right? Because I have all the parts of this produced there. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That's part of what made this a good setup. So I need 30 per minute from here. So, wait, is it?
It's got nothing in it yet. I might have to run I'll probably have to run a pump, but that's okay.
Okay.
I feel like, but that's okay is kind of a catchphrase of mine.
I think it's just a watchword for us on this. Like, it's fine. I'll deal with it later. Like, okay. So that's packaged fuel.
Okay. I think this is gonna want a pump. Actually, you know what else it wants is for me to not actually turn it down until later.
Oh, yeah.
Fill it up first.
That's
In
the correct.
fact,
So,
got these on
so-
me. I might as well use them.
Yeah, so what I'm doing here is setting up the closed loop for the fuel. So yeah, this one is packaged water, and this one is unpackaged fuel.
Okay.
Okay, so now I just gotta hook up all the pipes for this, and then we will be good to go. And I can basically just like tile this, because that was kind of what I wanted, was like, what's a relatively space efficient tileable setup for crude oil to fuel in a way that is like scalable, you know?
Hmm.
So, okay, so crude oil goes in there. Right. So we want a stackable pipeline here. So this,
That has no water yet, but it probably will in a minute, so I'm gonna leave that for now.
okay, so this is, just start marking this stuff ahead of time. So this is crude oil,
Mm-hmm.
and then,
There we go. We are now making liquid biofuel.
woo! Incredible. Folks,
Let's see.
you love to see it.
Empty canister. And I have a few ways of making those. Oh, copper sheets of all things. Or steel.
Yeah.
That's...
Or plastic.
Yeah, but then we'd have to get plastic down here first.
Yeah.
Which is the annoying thing.
Why? How did that work differently? I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay.
Coals in all those places. Let's see. Your mall is not too far away.
Yeah. And
But you're not
I
making
got
any. Okay,
copper sheep. Yeah, we are.
okay, yeah.
There's also just raw copper ingots there that you could just hang off of if you wanted to.
Okay, let me go examine what you've got over there.
Yeah. Okay. So this puts at 60. Yeah. Okay.
You know what else I'm gonna do? No, I'll do that later.
Yes.
There comes a time when one must say, we're gonna keep going back and forth between here and the mall. I'm going to get rid of the poison plants.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fair. so that's heavy oil residue. Okay, that's packaged water. Nice when we get blenders, and I can just simplify this setup a lot. Alright, then this is packaged fuel.
There's another one up
60.
there.
Right, okay. So I think we want the outlet here.
Okay, no more silly poison plants by the mall.
Woo! Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's all this copper. All right. Oh, and you got copper sheets there. Okay, well I'm not going to... Ah! I can split a second belt out of your gigantic bin.
Yeah.
I like this, okay.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, that's the right color. Okay, let's do that. White is the fuel.
So this belt is gonna eat a bunch of them for a while, but that's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Like all of that is set up for kind of like just ad hoc processing when we need it. So like I think the usage patterns are such that we'll be fine.
The other nice thing is we can use this belt as a convenient bridge to get across this big gap to the mall.
Cool.
At least until some better system is in place.
Yeah. Okay, so and then let's put power in here. We'll do that.
I do like elevating it.
One extra connection to chain these together. Cool. Which, just for sanity's sake, let's do that. Okay. So, in review, we have
Review? Oh no, is there going to be a test?
well, yeah, because I'm gonna put it into service at the oil plant, and hopefully it'll work. Don't think I didn't catch the Sonic reference in the last video title, the Oil Ocean Zone.
Well, that's kind of what it turned into.
It totally is. I'm just like, oh no, does that make me Dr. Eggman?
We've already made a reference to, spinning hogs versus industry, so...
That's fair.
What else am I supposed to do here?
And occasionally, I have referenced, tomorrow I'll invent those blueprints.
This needs to be a 2-belt thingy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so we have...
It's totally fine.
Okay, so crude oil goes in there, gets transformed into... that. Right. I need an output for the...
Iron plate. Okay, yes. I'm going to need to run both of those things, which means I'm going to need to completely redo what I just did, but that's okay too.
Yeah, of course. Okay, well, let's just... That's 15 per
I'm even gonna redo this wall.
Wait. Wait, what? Is this flipped? Is this flipped? Did I? Oh, God. I did flip it.
Did you build
God
your machine the wrong way round?
Yeah. It's only the one, but yeah, I gotta redo this binary here.
I do that with boxes all the time.
And that's why you review stuff. Because then you can be like, oh my god, why isn't this outputting? Oh, it's because it's inputting there. Yes, that's right. Yeah, this is supposed to be the other way. Cool. So build the pipeline there. And that doesn't have any material input, or that doesn't have any physical inputs, so that's fine. Oof. Okay, how do I want to manage that?
Oh, this is where you put the existing packaged liquid biofuel. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like a kind of quick and dirty thing just to get it off the ground. And
yeah, which is fine.
But yes, I heartily support whatever you're doing to make that better.
Okay, I think can I deconstruct the stuff that makes it here?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
as long as you don't construct the storage container before you move it.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we input oil into this. This gets transmuted into heavy oil residue. That goes over here. I gotta change the production rate. Change the recipe there too.
There was a tick whale thing like hiding in the refinery somehow.
I don't know how that works, but sure.
That's not usually the thing that startles me in this game.
So that outputs 30. That takes 30.
Okay, yes. That's
60.
where the packaged liquid biofuel is.
60. Okay, so I think all the ratios are correct. Now let's just check all the connections, make sure that they're wired up.
Oh,
I don't like that clipping. I don't see a better way to do that with the space I'm given. Yeah. Okay.
Those are pipes. That is.
This gets saved. Okay, so this gets saved as crude to HOR to dilute fuel. So that's gonna binary option. Sure.
Note to self: signs are a thing.
What? No.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't be. Say it ain't so.
Mwahahaha.
Okay, so I have enough for 15 of those. 16 now, I guess, with this card. Okay, so I think it's time for us to go to the ocean there and set up these production facilities. So, yeah, thinking I might do a similar trick for the railway system, but that's something to think about later.
Old business is old business, and new business is new business, and we do not discuss new business until next quarter.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Yeah. Because I think...
You know what it's time for?
A lot of things.
Stacked belts.
Oh, no! A belt of doom.
This is not a full belt of doom. It's just going to be too high. To the number, not too excessive.
I was just about to ask.
There.
Okay. Now I get to figure out how many of these I need. So, if I remember correctly, one of these one of those setups will power 3 of the generators. There are 15, so I need 5 of those setups. Okay. So another question is, how do I set them up in a way that just doesn't look like absolute ass?
Okay, I'm going to be redoing some things here, and I'm going to pass you the camera because I need to go kick my other monitor in the rear, and I'm just going to be redoing things for a while.
Sure.
BRB.
Yeah, I'll be... Yeah. Oh, okay. So we've got a good stockpile of crude here, I think. Double check that. Yeah, okay. I think we can do better with that, but it's fine. Okay.
Every time I do that, it messes up my resolution.
Okay, we have a ton of stockpiled fuel. That's good. I like that. So... I think what to do is definitely getting End of Evangelion vibes from this generator setup here. Which
you mean
not
we're gonna
complaining about.
You mean we're gonna confuse everybody?
And also be one of the best anime movies ever produced, but and that's not opinion, by the way. That is objective fact. This post verified by true anime patriots.
Have you by chance ever seen The Prisoner?
I don't think so.
Because if you like mind-bendy series that end in complete and total what the heck just happens, then I can recommend.
Yeah, okay. What's kind of the elevator pitch for it?
So a a spy played by Patrick McGoon resigns,
Okay.
and he is hit by knockout gas in his home and wakes up in the village. And
ominous.
yes, a place called the Village, which he spends the rest of the series trying to escape from and or trying to figure out why they're holding him there, and they keep asking him why he resigned and he won't tell them.
Oh. Okay.
And it's very 60s. It's very like there's a lot of like a lot of mind-bendy stuff.
Yeah, I was speaking of like the 60s, you said Patrick McGowan, right? Like the guy that was in Columbo?
The guy who was secret agent man, that guy, yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, I'll have to check that out. That sounds hella cool.
Yeah, definitely a TV classic.
Yeah. Speaking of TV classics, actually, I think I may have asked you this before, but did you ever see Columbo?
I have not.
Okay. My mom introduced me to Columbo like way back in the day. It is a inverted detective story show from the 70s, original run in like the 70s and like very early 80s.
Okay.
And it also had like it had some stuff in the 90s as well. Like they kind of went on a big hiatus and then brought it back for some stuff. It is maybe one of the more famous detective shows like ever made.
I've certainly heard the name.
Yeah. So the idea is, as I mentioned, it's an inverted detective story. So the idea behind that is that it is we see, like, it's not a whodunit. We know who the killer is from jump. And the trick is not, will our stalwart detective Columbo figure out who did it? And will we, be able to work with him on that? It's more of usually he's pretty damn sure who did it, and the trick is he's trying to figure out how they did it. The genre itself is usually called, instead of a whodunit, it's a how catch 'em. Which sounds like the most delightful Pokemon, like, ever.
It's like a whole puzzle you gotta do just to get it to spawn in the first place.
Exactly.
Getting WoW flashbacks from that.
Yeah, it's basically Missing No, I guess, at that point. God, remember Missing No? I mostly played Red and Blue. Like, I think I played a little bit of Gold and Silver, but, like, Red and Blue were my jam.
The really funny thing is we are not far away from an alternate universe where I loved Pokemon, but the universe that we're in instead is the one where my best friend was given Pokemon Red or Blue as a birthday present. And she did not have a Game Boy to play it on. And so I wasn't really using my Game Boy anymore. So I sold her my Game Boy so that she would have a Game Boy to play Pokemon on. And so I never played Pokemon for myself. Now, she tried to get me into the anime, but I absolutely could not stomach the amount of talking to Lassie that happens on Pokemon. What's that, Pikachu? Ash fell in the well?
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good summary of a lot of Pokemon the anime. Yeah.
So
I
I've
think it's
I've
I think it's
seen.
more bearable if you played the games,
Oh,
and you have
absolutely.
that like association, but I totally understand it just not working if you haven't.
Yeah, so, I have seen a lot of Pokemon played since then, both as, regular runs and speed runs. And I can like I'm kind of what I'd call a secondhand fan at this point, like someone who
Mm,
enjoys the franchise without actually having participated in it in the usual way.
sure.
And so I think, yeah, we're not far from a universe where I was a total Pokemon fan, but there are reasons that we are not in that universe.
Yeah, history conspired to work slightly differently.
Yeah, I think if I'd been just a little bit younger,
Mm, mm.
then maybe I could have been a little more okay with all the
The Lassie.
what's that Pikachu? Cause,
That is
cause
such a delightful way of describing it.
Well, because I've thought about this and I've realized, there's a difference between two ways of talking, which I will call. There's a difference between talking to Pikachu and talking to droids, or talking to Lassie versus talking to droids. We'll call it that way.
Okay,
If
yeah,
you're if
I'm curious.
talking to Lassie means that you're always saying things like, what's that? What's that girl? What's that Pikachu?
Yeah.
You said that XYZ. And talking to a droid is like, consider the conversation that 3PO and R2D2 have on Hoth, where they're
Yeah.
talking about how it was freezing in the princess's chamber, and R2 says, "We're right here, something, something." But it's supposed to be freezing. I don't know how we're ever going to thaw all her clothes now. And you realize that you can piece together the conversation. You can figure
Mm.
out what R2 is saying from the natural progression of what is said in response. That's
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I dig that. I dig that kind of way of looking at it.
so I feel like if if Pokemon were run more on a standard of talking to R2D2, if Pokemon talked more like R2D2 and less like Lassie, I'd be much happier. And
Mm,
and
mm.
who knows, maybe the anime has gotten better about that over time, but it
I
certainly
would
wasn't
yeah.
that way, at the time that my friend was trying to get me into it.
Yeah. I wish I could say one way or the other, but I don't really know, unfortunately. I watched like a little bit of the anime, but I fell off of it very quickly. So,
Just about lined this up.
yeah.
That's gonna need Hogs.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I need to move this fuel production little further out. Okay. Oh, that's
Let's do this. We can
good
do
enough.
this.
So I'm trying to just lay out uh, the next fuel platforms here. I'm not actually going to build generators on them yet, but I'm trying to just set them up ahead of time so that I don't build anything that will prevent me from putting generators on them, you know? And because I was very smart, unlike how I normally do this, and I made blueprints for everything, it's very easy to just, okay, let's lay things out, have some simple rules that the setup follows, and voila, space for, 15 generators. Speaking of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I just need the one at the end.
Okay, that's pushing me into a corner, so it's okay for a start, but we can do better.
Okay, I don't know how I managed to build that foundation on the bottom of the ocean, but sure, that's cool. Cool and normal.
Just fish it back out again.
Yeah. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay, so these foundations go, because they're going to be recessed. Those are guideposts, so that's fine. Those can also go. I just need the large scale stuff here.
Every time I hit my monitor, I mess up my resolution. Not the feed that OBS is sending, but OBS itself.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, because my two monitors are not quite the same resolution.
I mean, same. Like, my ultra wide is like, I think several times the size of my little miniature display here. But that being said, Windows, like most OSs, does not handle weird resolutions super well.
I am gonna need a Mercer sphere in order to get liquid biofuel into hammer space. However, production can move over here without any further hitches.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to... I mean, at that point, I guess you should be able to just take the Mercer sphere from the hammer space box that's on the existing
I didn't
setup.
see one. It was just a big bin. I mean, I threw some in manually, but there does not seem to be.
Huh. Well,
it's fine. We can wait on it.
Do you need me to go Mercer sphere hunting?
It's fine. We can wait for it.
Okay. Well, I'm actually need to head back to base anyway, because I just used up all of our concrete that was in hammer space, so I need to go grab a bunch more so that I can just buffer from that, you know?
Let's see. Okay, let's... I need to start throwing some biomass items into here to see what happens.
go back to base, grab a bunch of concrete, and then what? Finish up the framing, and then after that, I gotta figure out how I want to do the power generation, or the actual like fuel generation part. Because like I have the blueprints for it. Those, I think, fingers crossed and all that, those will work just fine. What I'm more interested in is how do I lay it out in a way that looks okay.
That's all fine.
Okay, that's Caterium.
Oh, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw a summer sloop into our solid biofuel production.
Ooh, that's clever. I like that.
I can also summer sloop the liquid biofuel production.
Does that work for liquid outputs?
Yep, you can throw 2 summer sloops into every refinery.
I'll be damned.
Okay, there's the packager. That's making packaged liquid biofuel.
Very cool.
I hear your music. You must be near. Well, you were briefly nearby.
I just passed by.
Whee! Okay then. Well. In that case, we are clear to throw biofuel stuff into the shop again because this whole thing is all set up. All I need is a dimensional depot on top of the bin, and then we'll be set to have loads of liquid biofuel.
Excellent. Is this
biomass
extra?
Is what?
Is this an extra dimensional depot?
We might have it. We might have an extra dimensional depot in a non-mall location for just about anything.
Yeah, I think I have one set up for concrete here. If it does, then I'm gonna... Oh, no. It is not extra, but I should absolutely move it over to the mall.
Ah.
BRB. Whoop. Which I guess means that I can just turn this facility off. I don't really know what... This doesn't have a direct purpose right now. Yeah, maybe there's like a encased industrial beam we can do there. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
Okay, and our depot of solid biofuel is all filled up, so all the rest of the solid biofuel is getting turned into liquid.
Excellent. As well, that along.
All right, well, happy days.
Okay. Let me see if there's any Mercer spheres relatively nearby.
Okay.
It says there should be.
I'm sure there's some we have missed at some point.
Oh, yeah. There's one really close to here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's some. I can also set this place up for slug handling as well. Like throw the slugs in, and they'll go into constructors and become
Sure.
power shards, and those can also be summer slooped.
Oh, I
So
see.
hold on to slugs if you're not in serious need until I get that set up. However, I kind of
Yeah.
feel like New Silicon Valley is probably a higher priority.
Yeah. I haven't needed, like, we have a surplus of power shards right now, so I
Okay.
haven't really seen fit to make any. Like, I know that we have some slugs somewhere, so yeah.
All right. Well, if you want to throw a dimensional depot on that thing when you are back in the area, that'd be great. And aside from
Yeah.
that, I think I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. I think this Mercer sphere here is underground, or it's the or it's the detector glitching. I have seen that happen as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not what you want to see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's worth investigating if it's underground. Aha! As it so happens.
Did you
Did
did you need empty canisters for anything? Because I somehow have a bunch on me.
I do actually.
Okay.
Um,
Where should I put them?
If you want to just leave them near, like, home base, that would probably be easiest.
Sure. I'll just put them. I'll put them in the main box in the hub.
Sure.
I have no roots, nor do I operate on Windows. But perhaps you
go.
mean something akin to the human saying, my point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the
'Cause I
human
should
race.
have those. And I don't need to
Did I
carry
say something
gifts
wrong, or did you
anymore.
not understand?
At some point, I'll
ripples you cast into the void have no
probably make a
skin.
box in the Fixmas
It
area.
seems
that
I
we
may
can
have
put
said something
these random
paradoxical.
Fixmas
Interesting.
gubbins into, but this'll work for now.
Sure.
And you're probably on your way back with a Mercer sphere.
I am indeed.
Huzzah! Yep.
Where's organization? There we go. There you go.
Huzzah! Thank
it.
you.
Of course.
All right,
And
so
thank you for the canisters.
we
That helped
have.
me a lot. With,
Oh, I could just.
fuel.
Yeah, I already left him in the bin. So have fun with him.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so as long as we keep on throwing biomass stuff into the shop, we will have liquid biofuel.
Brilliant. Speaking of, it looks like I have some of that, so... Oh, and there's a bunch of biomass that got dropped in this little box next to it, so
Oh,
I'm gonna just put that
right.
into the system.
Yeah. That was all that I took out because I didn't want it clogging up the works while I was changing things.
Okay. Is there something that I would like to buy while I'm here? Billboards, maybe eventually. We need crystal oscillators for those. That's annoying.
Oh, that's the Caterium. Oh, let's see. Hi, Hog. Bye, Hog.
Yeah.
I do not need to still have a to-do list for an oil extractor on my screen. I'll take that away in a minute. When I'm no longer being chased by hostile life forms.
Sure. Yeah, we're doing fine. What we got? Yeah. Gotta get that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I've got a good plan here. So what I think I'll do next is, so I'll get this generator stuff done, and then I'm gonna focus on getting the rifle ready.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll use that a lot when I go for like exploration and such. And then after I get the rifle done, then I'll start setting up like the beginnings of the railway arteries.
Okay.
How's New Silicon Valley coming along?
Well, first I have to get there. And really,
Always a trick.
really I should come up with I really should, like, build a Futurama tube or something just to get in and out of there more efficiently. This is the time when I start feeling like that kind of thing is a really good idea.
That's fair. I think, So one thing that I really like to do when I'm setting up the railway arteries is basically have like a blueprint that I set up for a like support beam system that the railways themselves actually like, you know, run along. And I didn't do this in my last game, but I think it might be a good thing to look into because you're into them very much, is building Futurama tubes into them.
Yeah.
What's kind of going through my head is, because you always, like, I always do a two-way artery system. So you have two tracks. One is always dedicated to going one way, one goes the other. And then my thinking is you could probably pretty easily fit a Futurama tube system in the middle of that.
Makes sense.
And then that would give you, you know, you can do Futurama to transport just about anywhere if we look it up right. And then with that, you would also probably get some really cool views of things. Like, imagine just being imagine like it's slightly recessed, like underneath the tracks. So like as you're, you know, zooming along, you might have trains passing by you in either direction.
If I'm not responding much to you here, it's because I've got two hogs throwing rocks at me.
Oh, yeah, that
At least
makes
two.
total sense.
There's a Sommer sloop, see. I had to go for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally understand. I mean, really, who's still Moses?
I think one's dead.
4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 1.
And that's the other one.
There. That's 1, 2, 3,
Are you a temple?
5.
If I had a body, it would
Right,
be a
okay,
temple.
yeah.
You have no body?
I don't think we're on the same line here.
You see lines where there are curves, shallows where there are depths. Consume our blood.
And
I will continue gathering data, I suppose.
6. 7.
And I can't see where the other hog died. Come on, I need to loot your body. I mean, I put our save file into the interactive map, you know, so I could get a better look at what we were doing. And you can see things like, you know, dropped items on the map, so I can see all the places where we, you know, killed something and then didn't pick up the thing from it.
Lamau. That's pretty great, actually.
Oh, you know what's also notable about that? Did I mention there was one time I managed to kill a hog like right on top of a fracking spot so that I could not pick up that loot. It stayed there forever. Because whenever I was there, the prompt was to interact with the fracking spot, not with the thing on top of it. So careful about where things die.
Yeah.
Darn it, where is that thing? It's gonna stupidly bother me. Oh well.
You win some, you lose some.
I guess so, clearly. I certainly gathered up a lot of biomass looking for it.
Okay.
Oh well. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Okay, now there's a bunch of hard drives around here.
Yeah.
None that I'm standing on top of though. So let's see, Mercer Sphere. Right, there's the one with the spiders on it.
Oh, the big guys? Yeah. You have fun with that one.
Okay, here's a poison thing.
So what does the... okay, that doesn't actually do anything. Cool.
There it is. Anything over here besides poison? Perhaps not.
Look through the window and see the thread.
Okay, so... black and red...
Consume. Consume. Consume.
So...
Okay, it's a hard drive off that way. Hello, Spitter. Okay, that Spitter kind of had Stormtrooper aim. Not that I object to this. Ooh, let's see. Circuit boards, silica,
Ooh,
aluminum casings.
Ooh, nice. Pretty handy.
Let's see what other stuff is here.
So...
More circuit boards. Oh, doesn't require anything. All right.
Oh, I'll be.
Oh, let's see. Quick wire. Thank you. More quick wire.
Yeah. So I need 5 of these. Where can I set that up in a way that just doesn't look awful? And where do I leave room for 15 of them in the future?
The eternal question.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, there's the hard drive. It's gonna have spiders on top of it. Let's go ahead and deal with those now.
Awesome.
Because I feel
Blow
like
them up. Blow them up.
I'm gonna see if I can snipe them. One nice thing about the rebar gun is it's quiet, so I often find I can snipe from far away and they won't like hear this blam 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 of the gun and come find me.
Makes sense.
That said, it would be nice to identify some place where there are still hostile creatures that I could lead them to.
Oh, get some infighting going?
Yes. Problem is, I've already killed off most of them in this area.
Oh no, Kel horror.
I know, right? It's so sad. Might be some over here. Huh. Well, clearly this used to be a useful spot, but not anymore. I'm gonna clean up some of my old navigational junk.
Sure.
Infinite stackable conveyor poles. Random equipment workshop. What's that? Oh, there's a MAM down there I never disassembled.
Okay, so maybe that powers this bank?
I'm pretty sure this is the cliff I got kicked off of multiple times and died.
Okay. So if that's the case, where... That still doesn't quite answer the question of where these go. How much buffer do we have? Because we're doing 120 per minute. And I have almost 2,000, so what is that? That's like almost 20 minutes. I think that'll be enough for me to do what I want to do. So we're going to do a very stupid thing and deconstruct the fuel generation, or the fuel production words. We're gonna destroy the fuel words. There are no more words.
No more words.
Yeah, dictionaries have been
You
banned.
tell me you love me while you're looking away?
I feel like totally engaged in this active process. Oh god, okay. So, have I told you the story of Makmende?
No. Can it wait until after
Yeah,
terrifying spiders have been dealt with?
of course.
Okay. I am... Oh, you know what? Cheese strats. I will build a tractor.
Hell yeah.
The trick is to get just close enough that you can just see them. There they are, scrambling into place. Just close enough. And then... Oh, yeah, there.
So, I do that.
At least two of them. Okay, yes, I'm sniping them. This is extremely satisfying when it works.
Nice.
Oh, and I'm hearing the echoing of my reloading in the nearby canyon.
Nice.
Okay, there's one down. Where's the second one? Show yourself, monster. You've retreated into the places I haven't loaded.
What is this, Victor chasing Adam into the Swiss Alps?
Here, stinger, stinger, stinger.
So,
I know there's one more of you. Come on. That was a flock of bird-like things. It was not a stinger. Oh, come on. I'm getting too close.
He's
There
gonna
we
get
go.
them
There it
confused.
is. There it is. There it is. Gotcha. It's not dead yet, but I'm hitting it. And it's dead. I think that's all there is.
Nice.
Famous last words, of course, but
Yeah, yeah. But you know, take your W's where you can.
I love when that works. It takes a while, but
Hell yeah.
it's just so...
Hell yeah.
It's so clean. And now I'm going to have to blow up a bunch of stuff anyway because this hard drive is covered in poison.
Okay.
Wait clouds to lift.
Okay. Down. Ooh, okay.
Oh, heavy modular frames.
Ooh. Always good to get those.
Extra poison.
Mm.
Oh. So much for that tree. Oh well. Aluminum casings. Not enough space for computers. Oh, come on.
Oh, would that we were all so lucky.
All right. Well, let's deal with the hard drive first then. Needs 300 megawatts. Well, thank goodness I ran all this power out here.
Okay. Ooh.
Give me a sec. I'll take it. I'm gonna need a man up here in a moment anyway, so... No, I'm not trying to build another space elevator. Just build the man.
Anyways, you can build another space elevator.
Yeah, no. Okay. We have... iron wire or fine black powder.
What's fine black powder?
Mix 1 sulfur with 2 compacted coal and get 6 black powder.
Ooh. Okay. Not really feeling like mega excited about any of those.
Okay.
So I'd support re-rolling it if you're not
Okay.
into them.
Give me a sec. I just need to check on the stream health a second here. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, rescanning. Okay. So...
Is that
Oh,
like that?
okay. Well, now we have the choice of fused wire or Caterium computers, and I was intrigued by the Caterium computers.
I believe I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't mind grabbing that if you're cool with it.
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
Okay, we'll snag it. And I need to run power up here.
Why are you like this game?
Mysteries of the ages.
Yeah. 3. Oh, uh-huh. That's okay. I understand now. The game is like this because I was a Dumbo.
Oh.
Misaligned these. So I actually need to do this.
All right, so step 1 is to run power to this thing so I can unlock it. Step 2 is to throw some junk into hammer space.
That looks correct.
Wait, oh. Too late. Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
Okay, and now I'm going to do another clever thing, which is I'm going to set this up here. I'm going to throw the hard drive in the MAM. I'm going to pick up these fused modular frames and throw those into hammer space.
Ooh, yes, very smart.
And now with this power thing, can I build? Yes, I can build 4 power storages here. That will be enough to stop those stingers from respawning.
Oh, wow.
So we won't have to deal with them again. Plus we
Neat.
get free batteries.
Ooh,
Well, not free,
can't
but...
complain about that. Okay, so...
It means I won't start building too high and then suddenly get surprised by them.
That's always good.
Okay. Alright. Well. In that case, it's time to start building new things. Or at least getting ready to build new things. The trick with computers is I need to get either plastic or rubber over here. And so I'm kind of wondering, are you thinking that you're going to be running a train for that, or should I just run a long belt?
I think it's best to run a long belt for the time being,
Okay.
and then I will, because what I'm setting up is not necessarily a specific train for anything. It's just like the internal infrastructure that the trains will use to get from the major areas of the world.
Okay.
So that'll be, and then that's something that you can like extend off of for whatever you need.
Okay, so I feel like I want to make computers over there, maybe? There's also high-speed connectors. I think I actually want to make high-speed connectors first, because that should allow you to make geothermal power things.
Ooh, yes, that would be very cool.
Okay, I think there was an alternate recipe I was hoping for that, though. So I think I'm going to maybe wait on those. So I think computers... I think it's going to be Caterium computers for now. Yeah, I'm basically doing things in such a way that I don't have to bother making cable.
Very fair. There's a lot of annoying steps that you can cut out there.
Yeah.
No.
There's the Caterium. Oh, did I not actually tap that yet? Okay. Also, why am I still gathering all this biomass when my inventory has no space? These are more questions for the ages. Oh, what's that? Is that a cave? Is it a cave? A tunnel? It's just kind of a little place that does nothing. All right. Oh, another hard drive.
Ooh. That was quick.
And a contingent of well, it was near the Caterium Sea. That's what I was actually heading towards. It is, however, guarded by a large contingent of hogs. One of which was doing some very interesting movement there.
Mm-hmm. We found the fabled breakdancing hog.
Oh, well, not spinning, but sidestepping back and forth very quickly.
It's Pig Hamed Ali.
I guess. I mean, I was kind of reminded of like in the newer Sonic games where you can do a quick step between lanes in an auto running section.
Ooh.
If you were to just do that back and forth a whole bunch, it would look like that. I think I'm gonna need more power for this. But let's see. Oh no, I just need some stators. Well, that's easy enough. Do we not have stators in hammer space? I guess we don't. All right.
No, we don't.
That's fine. I need to get 8 stators that I randomly have out of my inventory anyway. First, I need to make 2 more. Stators. There we go. Thank you. Ooh, let's see. We've got plastic. Motors. Oh, there were stators sitting right here.
So,
Copper sheets, we can always use more of those.
what are you doing? What are you looking
Oh,
for?
I'm just dealing with my inventory while I loot this crash site. Since we don't have stators in hammer space, well, now at least we have a few.
Cool.
I'm throwing them in.
Cool.
We have some encased industrial beams. We're waiting on the ma'am to finish anyway, and that's right, I was looking for Caterium. That's the real reason I was here. It's all the way up there. It's like, I should remember this from when I was planning, but of course I don't exactly.
Whoa, hold up. You plan things?
Well, I planned...
We don't do that here.
I planned a little bit of stuff around this area. That's right, I did leave... Ooh, Shell Smiley is raiding! Hello, Shell Smiley!
Ooh, hello.
How's it going?
I do not remember what a raid is, but thank you for doing it.
It's when another streamer brings their audience into another stream, usually because they've just finished their stream, and well, I mean that's how you finish the stream essentially.
Sure, sure.
And they're coming over to say hi. Teaches my master is here. Hello, welcome everyone.
Well, yeah, definitely. Thanks for coming along.
Oh, you know, here's what I keep forgetting to do this. I Well, I'd been good about remembering for a while, but I need to put the pinned message here that says who you are.
Ah, yes. Okay, so that's
Give
the...
me a sec, chat, while I type this, and that will answer at least one of your questions.
Okay, let me build a BAM here and see what we've got.
There we go. And then I need to do the thing that pins this manually unpinned into stream. There we go. How is it going? It is going well. I am scouting out Caterium so we can build more electronics, and Sophia is working on some kind of massive fuel power setup. I'm actually going to hand her the camera, so
Yeah, sure.
yeah, look around and show the peoples what you're building.
Yeah, so I'm kind of working on the thing that actually makes the fuel part of the fuel generators here. But essentially I've got this big setup. I mostly have it just like laid out, and now I need to put the actual generators in. So each of these little like sections here can support like 15 generators, which is like 3,000 some odd megawatts or something. And then I've laid out the room for 3 of those setups. So I guess the idea is doing that, it can pretty much support a ton of our power needs for a while. And now I'm just trying to build this slightly complicated setup that is the most efficient use of fuel for like crude oil input that we have. Yes, so speaking of, I need to hook this up. And I'm trying, like, the building the thing itself is actually not that bad, but in classic Satisfactory fashion, the most important thing and the trickiest thing is how do you make it not look like just complete garbo while you're doing it.
The jank is real.
Yes. And there will always be jank. I'm an engineer professional, like I'm a software engineer professionally, so like trust me, I'm used to the jank all the time, everywhere, every day. But, you know, can we reduce it maybe?
Can we? We shall see.
Yeah.
Shell Smiley says that Princess Balance and Shell were streaming Shrine's Legacy together, and Princess Balance rated Shell Smiley, and so it's a double raid. Yeah, it's all together.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everyone.
Yeah, it's raids all the way down.
Indeed. So for anyone who hasn't met me yet, I'm Vanya, and I stream all kinds of kind of a lot of simulation style games. Sophie and I have been playing Satisfactory on Tuesday evenings, and I've been playing Flotsam on Sunday afternoons, and we play Slipstream Rogue Space on Thursday evenings, which those, Shell Smiley is familiar with that. Some of you may be as well. Free to play game you can all join in. And so yes, welcome everyone. Look at me remembering to do an elevator speech. And another thing I could remember to do is do a proper shout out for people.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's start with Princess Balance, since that was the start of the raid. There we go. Now, while Sophia is working on the fuel plant over there, I'm working on what I am calling New Silicon Valley. I'm bringing some Caterium down here, which is going to be helpful. I might want to process that into QuickWire up there, since that's really all you ever do with Caterium.
Yeah.
But over here, I've got a place where I am making copper into copper sheets. Let's get a nice vantage point off the top of this tower.
Ooh, you know what? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
So copper's coming in here. It's getting turned into copper ingots, which, I could process those over there as well, but who cares? And then that gets turned into copper sheets, and currently those are all getting sent way over here. Well, not too far, where they're getting mixed with silica powder and getting turned into circuit boards, which for now we're just kind of stacking up, but eventually they're going to be used for all kinds of things.
Yeah, so I guess so what's the ultimate like output of Silicon Valley there?
Right now,
in game, not in real life.
yeah, we're not going there. Right now, we have got, I mean, it's all in the early stages, and all of this is laid out so that I can add to each line as we need more stuff. But currently, we're just getting 12.5 circuit boards per minute. So it's a small start, but we can scale that up as we need to.
Hell yeah.
And we've been finding alternate recipes like gangbusters, so...
Yeah, we had some weirdly good luck with that last session.
It was ridiculous. I mean, ridiculously good, but ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking to give horse in the mouth here or anything, just to be clear.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make the quick... No, that's... It's not quite enough building space. I'm gonna move it down to this level and then make the quick wire, and then I can send it into the valley proper.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I think what we want to do...
Yeah, this is a long way down.
Yeah, so... Yeah, we're gonna just... clean this
Oh,
up
and
later.
slight warning, there are sometimes spider-like creatures in this game, but I've probably cleared out the ones near me.
Yeah, and I think we do at least try to call them out when they appear.
If you're really nervous about them, I do my best to put warnings on the YouTube VODs. There is an arachnophobia mode in the game, but I feel like my startled reactions are good TV, so I leave them. Ooh, Shell Smiley has redeemed Productive Packer Deluxe. That means the next time I'm at the hub, I need to play a round of that.
Ooh. Oh god, I forget what is that?
Oh, well, we can both give it a try then. It's just a little mini game in the hub.
Yeah, let me I'm on a little bit of a time crunch because I have a fluid buffer that is draining of fuel right now that I need to refuel.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Yeah, let me do that. But if you wanna do that, then you're more than welcome to, and I can always check it out later.
Oh, I'll do that next time I'm at the hub. But I need to let's see if the shout out timer will let me shout out Smiling.
Okay, so my thinking here.
There we go.
What I want to do, I need 5 of these setups in total. That is 3. So I think we should be able to just
and this is a complex game with a lot going on, so feel free to ask about anything you like.
Yeah.
We are happy to ramble on about our plans.
Yes. If nothing else, it is a good opportunity for us to check our homework, if you will.
This is true.
Be be like, can I explain this to somebody that is not, you know, literally in my brain? Does this make sense to another, like, sentient being? Or have I just, like gone completely, you know, wacko? Both are equally, like, likely, to be clear.
Shell Smiley thinks it's really cool how we're sharing both our screens. Thank you. That took a little bit of wrangling to set up, and
Yes.
we're lucky that it
Very
looks
glad
as
Vanya did that.
we're lucky that it looks as good as it does right now. Because if you check the VODs, when we did a Saturday stream a little while back,
Yeah.
it was bizarre.
Yeah. I don't know if my ISP was just like, you know, having issues or whatever, but like, yeah, my screen was just was not having a good time.
You know, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally crafting a chainsaw.
Oh, channeling your inner Doomslayer. I see. I have to approve.
You know, the way I usually fight things in this game looks like someone who is clearly inspired by Doom Eternal speedruns, but just does not have the technique to do it for real.
That's fair. Oh God, what a great game! What a magnificent just triumph of story and engineering, and yeah, I will never not glaze Doom and Doom Eternal when given a chance. I still have yet to finish the Dark Ages, which might be a reflection on, you know, the quality of that game. I don't know. It's in a weird state. I know that much.
From what I saw, it's a little less with the fast movement and a little more with like puzzle solving, hard hitting.
Well,
I didn't see very much.
Yeah, it is definitely like the watchwords that they used for the game was stand and fight instead of Doom Eternal, where like you were just sort of a hyper violent pinball essentially. In Dark Ages, you were much more of a just walking tank, essentially, and they do actually like a really good job of making you feel that way and making that feel good. So I don't think it's a reflection of, oh, this is a bad game. I think it's just I had a lot of other stuff that sort of ended up catching my attention, and I just haven't taken the time to come back to it. I certainly enjoyed the game. Like, I think it just didn't quite get me obsessed about it like Doom Eternal did. Or
You know
Doom
what-
2016 when I finally played that game.
You know what it reminded me of? What little I saw, I was kind of reminded of like the puzzles in God of War 2018, where you have to like throw the axe at 3 runes, and you know, so you can open a thing.
Yeah. You know, I actually have not played any of the God of War games. I hear that they're really good, I just have never, like, sat down and played them yet. And I
So-
especially hear that the new one, or the new series, with the Norse gods is really, really good.
So I have never. This is another thing where I'm like a secondhand fan. I've never played any of them myself either, but Dan Floyd on Playframe on YouTube has played through the Norse era games, and yes, that story is fantastic.
Nice.
Like. It
Yeah,
is
'cause that's the one
a
with his son, right?
yes. It is a masculinity detox.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Which is pretty based, honestly.
You know, for someone who's never actually murdered any gods, I identify with Kratos more than makes any sense.
Really?
Like just
What-
the idea
what
of
leads
like
into that?
of like you're regretting my past actions and oh, of course I need to turn these into ingots. I'm thinking about other things. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like dealing, like trying to become a better person while you're dealing with the fact that you have regrets and don't and have a hard time thinking of yourself as someone who could be a good person.
Oof. Good Lord. I do deeply understand that feeling.
Also, we have someone in chat who would like you to define the word based, and I feel like you should do that instead of me.
Oh God. Okay. Based is, internet brain poison speak for, I think a thing is cool. Like, that is, like, contrast this with, cringe, which is internet brain poison speak for, thing I think is bad.
Now,
That's really all it boils down to.
I've especially heard you use it in the context of, like, things that you think are cool in a, like, social justice-y kind of context, if
Yes,
that makes
that-
sense. Like, that's...
Yeah, there's a lot of social justice-y things that are super based, and that I think are good, and you know the world definitely needs more of. So yeah, it's sort of like I am internet brain poisoned enough that like it's just sort of a reflex for me to say it when I'm ultimately just trying to say, oh, that's cool, and I appreciate it. Yeah.
Look at me doing these intelligent things like tuning my machines to run at the same speed so that they'll output stuff at the same
What?
rate. And,
What?
of course, I
Who does
should have lined these
smart
up with
things?
the constructors. This is the same thing I did with the copper. I need to move things around so that they'll line up with the constructors.
Uh-huh.
See, because when I think of the word cringe, I usually think of it in terms of like a social situation, like that has just
Yeah.
become so hopelessly awkward.
Yeah. 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 When I use it in this sense, you know, from the internet brain poison senses that I've learned it, it's really just, here is an idea that makes me cringe. Right? Like, and the fact, like, it's an idea that when I see somebody appreciating that idea, I cringe on their behalf. You know? And based is the thing that makes me do the opposite of that. Is this? No.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. There's no empty packages here. I should probably do something about that, shouldn't I? Okay, so you there.
Okay.
Nothing with water.
Paste the settings. Now I've got all this Caterium ore in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I'll throw it in the shop later.
A little fancy with this, if I can.
Now we're making Caterium wired.
Is this... Aha, yes, excellent. It is deep enough for me to do this. No, 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 come on.
Oh, that's right. Shouldn't we...
And then, of course, I should also note one of my favorite jokes to make when I say based is the sort of response to that is based on what?
Somehow this hard drive never actually got started scanning, which I shouldn't have
Oh.
started because there was some other tech tree thing I was curious about, but I guess we'll find out in 10 minutes.
Oh, well.
Don't know how that happened. All right. Right. Quick wire. And more quick wire.
To do...
And even more quick wire. Hopefully this will be enough to last us a while.
Nice.
Shell Smiley applying the word cringe to old videos from that of Shell Smiley from like 2010.
Yeah. Whomst among us has not been there?
Fun fact, whomst among us seems to be one of Sophia's favorite phrases.
Yes.
Ranking up there with it's fine.
Yeah, it's all fine. It's I'll deal with it later. Or something to that effect.
Okay, well now we have a quick wire now, which means let's see, which means I suppose I should start working on those computers.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Caterium
That's,
computers.
I got the... Alright. So, that's 300 minutes.
So. Oh, there's a hatcher up there. All right. Oh, there's a hatcher down there, too. Glad I saw that.
Folks, you do not love to see it.
Well, hatchers aren't so bad. Unless you're dealing with other stuff at the same time, then they're terrible.
Okay. So that's running. So now I need to precede this with just a bunch of empty packages, or empty canisters here. So I need, at the very least, 300 total, but I suspect that I will actually want like 600. We'll see how this goes.
Shell Smiley is
think.
gonna go do some
Okay.
video editing, so they'll be like,
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Have fun with the video editing.
I hope it does not drive you insane.
That is a danger. All right, there's a yellow slug here too. Yoink. Yes, I specifically remember leaving that slug till later, cause it was, guarded by
16.
hatchers.
Nice.
Oh, there's still a hog down there. Oh, it came back because I didn't build anything on that ledge. Okay. Well, I'll deal with it.
I think I actually need this set up this way.
Okay.
Yeah, or at least, having some buffer there will be good.
Buffers are good.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have one of these producing fuel. That's good.
There's some coal over there. I wonder if I'll ever have a use for that around here. You're still learning DaVinci, so it's a struggle on and off.
Oof.
Okay. This will make a good place for computers.
Okay. 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 So, now I should be able to feed this in there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah?
All right. I'm going to
50.
set up a couple manufacturers right next to each other. I don't think I'm going to hook both of them up just yet, but these fit nicely here. And they might even work well as a 2-story setup later on.
Ooh.
Or multi-story. So that will do for now.
Okay. So there's 59 and 60. Right, I'm gonna be...
Now the trick is, I know that I'm gonna need quick wire for multiple different things. So I'll have to take that into account when bringing it in.
Yeah, let's put valves here at the end of these. That should prevent the fuel from flowing back into the packager there.
That sounds like a smart idea.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So this actually, I feel like yeah, that's fine. We'll figure out how to aesthetically make that look a little bit better later. Okay. Okay.
I'm actually not going to hook that up yet.
That's already got a valve on there, so now... Oh! That... Well, hey, at least we didn't notice the fuel generators going offline. That's good. Ah! Ah! Thank
We
you.
would have noticed if we had noticed.
Yes. Yeah. I feel like taking Christmas Town offline was the right way to go there. Yeah. Let's. Oh. I think it's because of the power storages that you set up.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, because I see them draining.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna just... Can I let these just fill up? Or do I need to... Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
the ma'am is chirping at me. Let me go see what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to let the fuel buffer, essentially.
Oh, did I tear down the ma'am? That was silly. It's not like I wasn't going to look at it again.
100. And these all put together, these should emit 300 per minute. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, the ma'am has given us compacted steel
Mhm.
ingot. So
Ooh,
2
okay.
iron ore plus 1 compacted coal for 4 steel ingots.
Interesting.
That actually seems...
Yeah,
let's see. Oh,
yeah, 'cause
it's...
you solve the logistics problem of compacted coal. That could be pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Or Caterium circuit boards, which I'm not using at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, right, because you have silicon circuit boards, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what do you think? Go for one of these,
Um,
or...
let me... I have a ma'am here somewhere, don't I? Let me take a
Yeah.
look at the...
While you're doing that, I'm going to look at some other things. Okay, we've got some stuff that requires high-speed connectors. I'm kind of hoping to find... I'm kind of hoping to find an alternate recipe for those, but
Yeah,
it's certainly on my list for this area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I kind of am not feeling either of these. Because the compacted steel ingot there does 10 per minute, which is just... what?
It's slow. It changes the ratios of what you're using, and it uses the compacted coal. But yeah, it's slow.
Yeah, it's slow, which means that, yes, theoretically, I guess you could squeeze out more efficiency per item, but it does mean that you would consume so much more power, right? And that would be a problem in my book.
Yeah.
Okay, these are buffered. All right, so I'm turning on these generators. All right, excellent. So these 6 are back online. And that actually means I should have enough fuel coming in here to do power for all 15. So let's just go and place those. Why not? Is that right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Looks right. Oh, well. Perfect alignment on the first try. That's always good. That's right. Oh.
Hog objects to my presence.
Eh. I think that Hog can get dunked on.
That is in progress. I am indeed. This is funny actually. It's throwing rocks at me and it's giving me a knockback effect, but it's not actually doing damage.
Cool.
Okay, there it is. All
And of
right,
course, you know, because I'm me, saying get dunked on makes me, you know, think of either Satisfactory mixed up with Undertale, or Satisfactory mixed up with Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. Did you ever hear of or play Barkley Shut Up and Jam?
I did not.
Okay, so I swear that everything I am about to tell you is true.
Okay.
So, have you seen the movie Space Jam? I'm assuming
Yes.
so because Space Jam is a fantastic movie that unironically absolutely holds up and is actually like really good. Like I love Space Jam so much. So, as is tradition for, you know, these sorts of movies back in the 90s, there was a Sega Genesis tie-in game
Of
called
course there was.
Barkley Shut Up and Jam, where you basically play as Charles Barkley and, you know, go and do basketball stuff.
Okay.
And so, a while back, kind of as a shitpost, but kind of as like a real game that, you know, they had wanted to make, somebody decided, well, let's make Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, where you play, it is an RPG Maker RPG, where you play as Charles Barkley in the far future, where it is a post-apocalyptic, like, dystopian Manhattan hellscape, where basketball has been outlawed because Charles Barkley accidentally did a dunk so powerful that it set off a nuclear explosion and killed a bunch of people in Manhattan.
Okay.
And so you are in this game, you are struggling against Michael Jordan and the forces of Blood Moses, like done up as an acronym, who are trying essentially to destroy B-Ball forever. And a bunch of shenanigans ensue. It is such a like absolutely charming and ridiculous game. I cannot recommend it enough if you're into like the sort of weird, wacky humor that I am. If your brain is just like that poisoned, you know?
Uh-huh.
So, and, you know, because of the basketball connection there's that. And then, obviously, Undertale. Have you played Undertale at all?
I have played Undertale. I'm one of
Okay.
those sickos who never actually finished a genocide run, but has seen
Oh,
others
what-
do so.
So, here's the thing. I also never finished a genocide run. Only partially because Sans was way too hard. But also because, like, well, he kind of succeeded at his job. His whole point was not to, like, he knows he can't kill you, right? You'll just reset. The point is to make you so just, like, frustrated and sad about what you're doing that you just kind of stop. And, you know, leave everyone alone. And, well, it worked. That is exactly what happened to me. So, good job, Sans. But yeah, if you spare him when he
Yes, I know this.
yeah, yeah. So I when I found out about that, I just thought it was delightful, and so I also referenced that quite a lot.
Let's see.
Is that?
Is,
Why is
this really should be turned around to the extent that it should be anything.
Oh, I see. This
Actually,
isn't.
that doesn't need to be there.
This isn't what I want.
Slightly odd construction, but I'm...
Yeah. What are you working on?
Oh, just working on getting stuff into these manufacturers, and it's not the prettiest thing because it doesn't need to be
Manufacturers
yet.
never are.
Yeah, no, I mean, you saw what I did in my early access build. It was
Yeah.
even more cursed than the conveyor belt that got it there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a manifold setup for manufacturers that like actually looks halfway decent. Like that just doesn't look like, okay, this is just a giant spaghetti belt or a series of spaghetti belts trying to make this work.
Okay, so speaking of Satisfactory and Undertale crossovers, can we just
yeah, hell
appreciate
yeah.
can we just appreciate the contrast that would exist between Papyrus's factory and Sans factory?
Oh, that's delightful. And of course, me saying spaghetti is even more relevant for that.
Of course.
Oh, Papyrus. Like, what an incredible character. Like, have you ever heard of hand plates? I might have asked this question.
You mentioned
Yeah.
this, and
Yeah,
I am aware of it.
it's really good.
I had read some of it, but I haven't like caught up with it now that it's finished.
Yeah, it is so rare in my experience to find fan fiction, especially that like kind of ends on like a really satisfying note where it's like, okay, yeah, like I see where you were going. You know, I see how you got here. I see like everything feels like it was building up to this, and it couldn't have ended any other way. And I think Handplates manages to do that. I think the one complaint that I will say is that it does feel a little abrupt in how it ends, or where it ends. I did not quite expect it to end right here, but I'm happy with what we got. You know, like I wouldn't. I don't really know where you would go for that. You know, so that's good at least, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think if everything is working here correctly, this is actually a fully functional setup for all 15 of those generators.
Okay.
Like I've got all the fuel being produced. Got all of the. It is produced at exactly line rate, so there's no like headroom, I guess. But I guess that's fine. And then in total, oh wow, we now have 5,400 megawatts of power. Very,
Well, I
very
hope that
happy
will.
with that.
I hope that will last us for a while.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Especially as we start. I think if I'm correct, that will probably get us through the end of Phase 3 if we do things right. Definitely not gonna get us through Phase 4. But alas. Okay, so that being done, let me check that off the list because it's always good to check things off lists. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit of manual hackery here to get the rifle set up. Because I don't have... Oof, actually... Yeah, what's, how do you do smokeless powder? Okay, you need...
Library. Did you want to do any rescans on these hard drives?
I think definitely the last one we probably could. Because I
Okay,
wasn't
so...
really feeling it. Let me see about the other one. Yeah, I don't really have a need for any of those. I don't know if you were interested in the tempered Caterium ingots there.
Well, I mean, they...
I will say this, though, that we do have pure Caterium ingots, which I believe has a much better resource utilization.
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
those will be useful eventually, once we can do fracking.
Yes.
Well, we could
and
certainly at
I
least
think-
rescan this last one with the
Yeah.
compacted steel versus Caterium circuit boards.
Yeah.
Let's
I
just
think so.
rescan this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get. Oh, iron wire or recycled rubber.
Ooh. Okay.
So neither of those is something I need right this moment. So I'm gonna tear down this MAM and I'm gonna figure out how I want to get a rubber belt out here.
Yeah.
Which really just means I could just go over the hill.
Oh, interesting. I see that we have access to steamed copper sheets. I think that we can pick that up. Because that is like it's twice the rate, and I think it's also like twice the amount.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's 20.
Steam
And
copper
instead of
sheets.
20 and 10, it's like, yeah, it's 20 to 20. So, yeah, it's like really good for copper sheet production.
Yeah, I'll be happier about that once we have fracking. Before that point, I mean you could certainly use it at like the mall or something, but
Yeah, that's
over
kind of what I was thinking.
over here I'll be happier about that a little later.
Yeah, let me, I'll pick that up for now. And then I also see, copper rotors. Oh God. We can't even do... Well, no, we can. Actually, yeah, we can. We have access to copper rotors, which might make... producing motors just so much nicer.
Feel free to go
so-
for that if you want.
Yeah, I think I will, because I think the screws problem on this one, I think, can be solved just by direct insertion, so I'm not as worried about that.
Okay.
Yeah, similarly with, like, bolted iron frames. Let's see. Yeah, web conference one.
Hostile creature.
Okay. So. Okay, so that's good. That works. Let me. Okay, so these. I'll put 20. Okay, so 20 and 10. Huh. Interesting. I guess it has enough of a buffer and you don't really have to worry about that. So, okay. Cool. So yeah, let's just manually create a bunch of smokeless powder.
Yoink.
Okay, so that's that, and then black powder. Yeah, that's fine. But
Conveyor belt is too steep. Wah.
wah. Yeah, well, game, have you ever thought that your expectations are too steep?
I'm sure Ada has never once in her digital life ever considered this.
All right, yeah, that's I should have thought of that. I'll take that. Okay. What was the other thing I needed there? Logo? Yes.
That hog is constantly taking damage from that poison spot. And in fact, I believe those are the remains of a hog over there. Huh. Alright, well, good riddance.
Woo. Yeah, for real. Ooh. So we'll just work through all of that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's more poison.
Okay, something over here.
That's also poison.
Think about that. Ooh.
This is a very narrow window in which it's safe for me to stand. Thankfully, the hogs have been weakened by the poison.
Oh. Realizing.
Is that the way I wanted to go?
Oh, yeah. Good lord, yeah. I'm getting like 3x the 3x the fuel out of this. That's insanely good. Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, I need to turn this around.
Okay. The rifle. Bellissima.
Rifle and rifle ammo unlocked. A long-range weapon and rapid-fire ammunition, only to be used for the defense or acquisition of fixed property. Conveniently, this includes everything of value on this planet.
don't really care about... But... Regrettably, I do not have enough computers.
Well, I'm just about to fix that.
Cool. Yeah, because if you could do that, then that'll give us, we can get an extra 6 inventory slots.
Yeah, give me a minute to...
No rush.
Yeah, I need to finish this belt for this to work.
Mm-hmm. Would you like a rifle as well?
I've got so much rebar gun ammo to work through, and I'm enjoying it a lot right now. So I think once I'm ready for one, I'll just make it for myself.
Fair dips. Okay. Well. Let's see. Oh God, how do I pick? Damn. Do need to have the thing equipped. Okay. Hell yeah. All right.
Spitter, how are you able to aim those fireballs straight up in the air? I think it's
gonna use that as much. So that's fine. Okay. So, we'll just accumulate that. That's fine. Actually, just go there. Okay. Cool.
Now I'm gonna run over there. See where all this rubber's coming from.
Cool. We've almost got all the versatile frameworks that we need.
Okay. This up. Okay. Okay, time to run this rubber belt. Oh, yeah, we need to put steel beams back in hammer space.
Oh, are they not?
I think we took those out, and of course I've been building Mark III conveyor belts all over the place.
Of course. Hello.
Hello. Alright, this is where plastic and rubber are, so now these need proper splitters.
Okay, well, I just got this rifle, so let me go do some Mercer Sphere exploring, and
I think I threw one of them... Yes, there's a Mercer Sphere in hammer space. I found one and threw it in.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, I actually need to head back to the hub anyway, so let me go do that.
Okay.
Because we have a steel beams set up over there, and then that'll be good too, because I'm gonna need a lot of those steel beams for railways.
We are at the midnight mark here, but we are so close to getting these computers done. I'd love if we could do that. Let's see, that goes to the far one.
I'm not in a rush.
Okay, those Mark III belts are intact.
Yeah.
actually, no, those should split off to the side. Sit on the thing. Thank you.
Okay.
And then plastic is the far one. Okay. Beautiful. Now, both of these are going to merit their own belts at some point, but for now, I'll just take the rubber one, and I gotta send it way the heck over there. I gotta find where I put things.
What we got? You know, if I'm gonna get started designing railway stuff, we should probably have railway, monorail train technology unlocked.
That
I
would
don't know
be
if you knew
useful.
that, but okay.
What's that called? Monorail.
What's that milestone?
What's that, Pikachu?
Yeah, exactly.
Sophia's talking about trains again.
What do you mean again?
Pikachu.
Oh, I see. We actually do have a belt, or we do actually have a depot on steel beams. But what we didn't have was a connection between steel beams and the depot.
Ah.
I am very smart and make very good decisions when it comes to these things.
I seem to have developed a new style of jank, which is building the belt while standing on the belt, which means that it's kind of hard to get it the same height all the way across, which means it's a bit of a roller coaster.
That sounds delightfully terrible.
It'll be entertaining if nothing else.
Yes, I think that is very true.
Go well with our monorail. Okay, there's the belt. Now it's a slow belt because I ran out of steel, which means it's gonna take a while for this rubber to get over here. It's something I'm gonna want to change at some point.
Sure.
This might qualify as a doom belt simply by virtue, quote unquote, of its length and
Yes.
complexity.
Mm-hmm. And yes, tell me more of the virtue of this system.
Well, it takes no power. You can follow it to wherever things are going.
Sure.
Okay. There. Oh, that. Okay. It feels a lot longer while you're building it than it actually is when you're following it. I feel like that's not probably terribly surprising. What's that? Oh, it's just a random quartz rock just sitting there. That's not useful at all. Okay, and now... Yeah, go ahead. Run through a tree. I don't care. Oh, I thought I was going to come through in that direction. No, that's fine.
That happened. I'm gonna steal some of that from you. Okay, I think if we go to the mall here, pick up industrial beams, we should have enough to do. We should have enough to do monorail trains.
Okay, that won't do. But what I can do is run a lift straight up from here.
Where are those? Maybe I was wrong.
Something pointed the wrong direction, maybe?
No, I think maybe these are just getting produced somewhere else. Because this is just concrete here. And I could relatively easily do encased industrial beams here. Okay.
Smart splitter.
Yeah, because
there. Left, we want rubber.
Rebar, yeah. Okay.
And out the center, overflow.
Okay, and that's screws.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be a thing. Okay. Yeah, all right.
Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. There's lots of ways I can do this. Yeah, they're clearly getting uploaded from somewhere, but where, I could not tell you.
Wait, steel beams. Those aren't being... You weren't making those at the mall, right? Sorry, I've only half been paying attention.
No, it's alright. I was talking about encased industrial beams.
Oh, okay. Is it possible that maybe you just kind of manually uploaded some at some point?
No, because these are... Like, I see them continuing to get uploaded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where they would be. Yeah. I mean, not really gonna look a gift horse in the mouth on this one, but it is a interesting problem to solve for later. Okay. Well, let's fill in what we got here.
Well, the good news is that as soon as the rubber finally catches up to this place, we should have computers.
Woo! I mean, oh no! Computers, so terrible.
What's wrong with the computers?
I mean, they're computers. I've worked with them my entire, like...
Oh, you mean
More
computers
than-
in general.
Yeah.
All right,
Things that we
well...
are so dependent on for our lives, and yet, you know, just absolutely, they're awful things. Those things.
Those things, yeah. Okay, well, in any case, we can have some industrial storage for them.
Okay. So
Let's see. Are you gonna need that Mercer sphere, or should I hook it up to these computers?
you can go right ahead.
Okay. Sam fluctuators. Okay, so we have one manufacturer making computers, and we can easily turn on the other one whenever we need it.
I can't wait to see what just cursed mess of belts leads into this thing.
It's not so bad, actually, once it actually gets there.
Nice.
Okay, I just chucked a bunch of computers into the storage, so it should be making its way into hammer space.
Cool. Okay. I just need more steel beams. Where can I find those?
Alright, well, I suddenly feel compelled to just run along here and make sure everything's okay. Also, to pick up junk I left behind up here.
Still not quite enough. We can do what we can.
Oh, come on. I know I built a box somewhere out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the really great thing is I can always just check the footage to see where it is.
Ha! Yeah, lucky you.
Maybe it's up there? Well, you can check the footage too. It's on YouTube. Well, or
That's
it will
true.
It will be soon.
That is true. Ooh,
Oh, there's a purple slug sitting here.
nice.
I suppose it makes some sense I might have left it up here. No. Oh, there it is. Emptied the whole thing out. Okay, well, I'm ready to come back to the hub with a bunch of this stuff. Actually, I do still want to just double check that the rubber is... Yes, it is coming along the belt. Somewhat slowly. How much rubber does this actually want to take in?
Okay, so...
Less than 30 per minute. So this speed of belt would be fine if we were filling it, which we're not at the moment, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna temporarily sever this conveyor belt for steel beams to versatile frameworks.
Okay.
Because we kind of don't need them. Like, we'll finish up with what we have buffered in the belt.
Okay.
And then it's very easy to just reconnect it. But that'll let us buffer some steel beams and hammer space.
Sounds good.
Okay, and there is monorail technology.
Okay, and the rubber is going where it needs to go, so
Milestone
I'm coming
reached.
home.
Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother...
I did not remember that.
Oh, that's delightful.
I mean, I'm sure I researched trains at some point in previous playthroughs.
I completely forgot about that. I love it.
Oh, hello, Spitter.
Okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for you to come back here, let me do some noodling about for this train platform idea.
Aw, didn't bounce on the creature. Oh well. Oh, okay. It's actually not too difficult to get to those places now that we have jetpacks and all that, and I'm starting to learn the lay of the land a bit. Still do want to build Futurama tubes at some point, but we have computers, which is the important thing right now. Ooh, a whole cluster of pale berries.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, awesome. My Discord connection to voice chat just like crapped out for a second there.
Yeah, I can hear you, and the stream can still hear you, so we
Excellent.
should be okay.
Excellent. But yeah, how do you feel about doing a uh, stream showing off, or a sort of tour showing off our stuff once you get back to the hub here?
Sure. Let me throw things in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, right. I have...
No.
You know, I'm gonna
No.
not carry solid biofuel with me because I
You
feel
just pull it
like...
out of...
Yeah, I don't... It's not like I'm gonna be constantly using the
Yeah, that's fair.
thing. And I'm strategically arranging things so that they'll get pulled in quickly.
Love me some strategery.
Yeah, if you alternate stacks of the, like, for example, the two, you know, if you alternate stacks of leaves and wood, then they don't pile up on the center belt, for example.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
How's this doing? Running along like gangbusters. Oh! Come take a look at this industrial storage of liquid biofuel. If you would.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, Lord. Oh my god.
I don't
Wow.
think the Sommer sloops were necessary.
Glad we had them, though.
Yes. Well then, that's gonna back up then if I'm not careful. I'm gonna go ahead and take those Sommer sloops out.
Yeah. I think that's wise.
It was a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay then. Well... Alright, well, let's see then.
Can we do the hover
I mean, I could sink excess if it's really gonna overflow.
Wouldn't be the worst idea, honestly.
Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna replenish my personal stack and I think that'll be okay for now. I'll check on it once it's had a little more time to run. That's a lot of leaves. Okay, I'm gonna make some healing items. Our stash of alien protein is serving us well.
Excellent.
Okay, so we should give a tour of our respective things. Where do you want to go first?
You know, let's do Silicon Valley there. I've not had a chance to really see any of it
Okay.
this time around, so.
So really the only big thing I've really added is the place for making computers, so.
Okay. Oh, right. In case the industrial beams are over here, where we're just passing by.
Oh, that's this place over here?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that out of the
Yeah.
corner of my eye and was wondering about it. Okay, well that's good to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's what that's doing.
Let's see, I'm kind of navigating. Yes, because if we go to the lake and go like through that
North,
valley, that'll.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the route I was gonna take. Whoop. Yeah, I need to deconstruct the generators from here and start thinking about what I want to do for repurposing this very cool little pier-like facility.
There's sulfur and coal out here. It might be a good place for black powder if you're not making that somewhere else.
I'm not. That is a good point.
I mean, I was making it here until we stopped.
Yeah, I feel like, actually. Okay, yeah, we could do that, and if I could find a way to bring some oil here, I could make, smokeless powder here, and if I can get that, then I can basically produce every kind of weapon and ammunition that we would want in that one place. There we go.
Huzzah!
God, I love the rifle. Still kind of torn on whether I like normal ammo or turbo ammo more, but
Okay, so let's see. This is just the copper area.
yeah. Okay, so that comes down and does.
That
Alright,
goes
that's
down to
the
the circuit
silicon
boards.
circuit boards. Okay.
And then the circuit boards, the ones that don't go into hammer
Okay.
space, get sent over here. And as
Okay.
manufacturer areas
Whoa.
go, I feel like this
Wow.
is not quite as cursed as
Yeah.
it could be.
Yeah, actually, this is really good, actually. Oh,
And-
this one isn't actually producing.
Yes, this one is not producing anything yet because
Oh,
I mean
okay.
we're just not getting enough of things to produce more of that.
Gotcha.
I can make more circuit boards, or when we start sending more rubber over here on a faster belt or what have you, then it'll make more sense. But I think this isn't even getting enough rubber yet to produce at full tilt. So
Yeah.
this is one of those expand as needed situations. And this is where I was thinking, well, if this needed to become a 2-story setup, or otherwise multi-story, there seems to be room for that. It kind of nicely
Oh
fits
yeah,
in
I can see
here.
that. I can see
So-
that. Yeah, that spirals that way. Nice.
So
I
yeah,
dig
the
that.
quick wire is being made up there,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll need lots of that for all kinds of stuff. So that's a nice thing to have lots of capacity for.
Yeah, for real.
And if we follow this rubber belt, we'll find the oil
Ah,
area, which
yeah.
is all the stuff you've been working on. Oh, and it's
Yep.
dark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and so this is the silliness with this belt that
Oh,
it gets
whoa.
supported by this little
What?
arch thingy, and
What? Okay,
Oh,
I feel like you've had Sonic on the brain because I feel like that is definitely the track to a Sonic zone.
you have not seen the true roller coaster madness yet. That comes, I guess I kind of took a roundabout way out, but you'll see it as we start crossing the water.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I see it. I see it now. Wow.
Well, because it's
Yeah.
hard to judge the height of the belt if you build it from the belt, so...
Yeah. Yeah, that's part of why and especially because the the ocean floor under there is different heights. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons that I. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, when I was doing this in my, early access playthrough, I had like a nice one foundation-wide bridge that just ran out here, and I used that for a
Yeah.
nice straight belt. But
Yeah.
I think the roller coaster is kind of fun for now. It can
Yeah.
stay for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's give you the camera, and then you can steer us towards what you've been doing.
Yeah.
I'll follow you here.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll kind of just start at the beginning here. So this single oil node will be able to power all 45 of those generators
Okay.
once the facility is at full capacity. Right now, it's
Now-
only powering 15, so whatever.
Am I correct in thinking that at that point we'll want to be producing? We'll either want to be producing. Okay, new question.
Yeah.
Or rather, revised question. Does your fuel power setup provide the byproducts necessary to be making plastic and rubber, or will we have to set that up separately?
You'll set that up separately, but that's why
Okay.
I kind of wanted to just use the one node here,
Yeah.
is so that it all of the others can be used for whatever other purposes we want.
Okay.
So that all gets buffered here in the industrial fluid buffer, and then gets split off into sort of a tripartite pipeline there. I'll talk about this here. This octagon, although in the blueprints it's called a hexagon for some reason, is kind of the like foundational structural element of like the fuel generator setup.
Now,
So
is it intended that the stripes don't all quite line up?
it is not intended.
Okay.
It's probably something that I can adjust later. I just didn't care enough to do anything about it now.
Okay.
So for right now, we take one bit of this pipeline and we feed it into 5 setups here that go from crude oil. Here, we'll take this middle one here. The process is it goes from crude oil to heavy oil residue in this refinery. That refinery then outputs into the black refinery, outputs into the white refinery here that does diluted packaged fuel.
Okay.
It takes heavy oil residue and packaged water and gives you packaged fuel. The packagers here in the middle have a closed loop of packaged fuel and packaged water that
Okay.
they work with. So, so this one here in the back is just constantly unpackaging the fuel that the refinery produces and then feeds it into the actual pipeline and then feeds the containers into the packaged water that gets fed into to create more diluted fuel. Like I said, it's a perfectly closed system. I just fed the initial canisters into it and it runs itself.
Okay. I like how you've got them lined up exactly so that the belt for the empty containers is really short.
Yeah, I wish that there wasn't this clipping here on the 2 pipelines, but this was the best that I could do. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So, I kind of tried to organize the pipes here so that, we have kind of the same 3-phase setup here. You have oil, water, and then white is fuel. In total, this produces 300 fuel per minute,
Okay.
which is just enough to come out here and start feeding into the 15 generators that produce all of this wonderful power that we're going to use. The way that I kind of have it set up is, like I said, this hexagonal setup, and then I have kind of this covered area that covers up all of the like pipeline weirdness that I had to do, and just looks cool. And as I mentioned, kind of gives off like an end of Evangelion vibe, because I definitely think of the Zele monoliths when I look at this. So yeah.
Cool.
This is one full, I guess, unit of this generator setup, and then you can see off to the north and south, I have the sort of octagonal pads set up for the next 30, 15 on each side, and then it's just a matter of, getting the fuel creation set up for them.
Nice.
And then there is also the possibility of if we get like compacted coal coming in here, I could just go directly to turbo fuel for these other ones. I would need to figure out the logistics of that, so I don't really know. But that's something worth investigating.
Well, we know where coal and sulfur are.
It's true. There's a few different places. The question is, basically is like, do I want to deal with those extra logistics, or will just fuel itself do enough power for what we're trying to do? So yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on here.
Nice.
Most of the foundations that you see here are going to be set up for more, like another of these 5 setups here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they kind of go off in both directions.
Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting.
There's a couple more things we need to do before we finish. One is I'd kind of on our way back to the hub, I would like to get a nice picture of my computer setup, since it's reasonably photogenic, and I've already gotten a picture of at least some of the fuel goings on.
Yeah, I mean, especially for a manufacturer setup, like that's weirdly good.
Well, thank you.
Like I'm not used to that.
And then we can head back to the hub, and then I can show you what this productive packer thing is.
Oh, yes, I completely forgot about that.
So did I, and I glanced over at my phone that has the channel point redeems on it. I was like, oh, right, I was supposed to do the thing.
So
and
what, again, please forgive my Twitch ignorance here, but what exactly are channel points, and how does one redeem them?
Okay, so...
It looks like a Charles Entertainment cheese kind of thing.
Well, the way they work is as you spend time watching a channel, you accrue channel points if the channel has them enabled. A streamer does not need to enable them, and if you're subscribed to the channel, then you earn them faster. And there are other things you can do that'll get you little bonus amounts, but then you can spend them on things, and it's up to the streamer what to spend them on. They can do things like allow you to use subscriber emotes in chat even if you haven't subscribed necessarily temporarily, or highlight your message, or other various things, or set custom rewards. So one of the custom rewards that I have is this productive packer thing. So if someone redeems it, then the next time I'm at the hub, however many times it's been redeemed, I need to play a round of it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So viewers genuinely like having things to spend their points on. So it's a nice thing to have available. A lot of people will, a lot of streamers will have things like posture checks, or take a sip of water things. I don't have those, but it's kind of a common thing.
That's great.
Or
That's
or
fantastic.
things like the streamer is not allowed to swear for X amount of time, you know, if swearing is a thing that they tend to do.
Oh,
Or
Lord.
Kulatus has some fun ones like he's got to talk like a pirate for the next however many minutes.
Oh, wow, okay. I see I've been missing out on quite a lot here with Twitch. There's some very delightful things that seem to have come out of this.
I could certainly make more use of it than I've been doing. But oh, hang on. There's a Mercer sphere in an extremely precarious place, and I should get it. Oh, Ada's talking.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, I could certainly make more use of it than I do. I have redeems for things like put your name on something in a building sim, or adopt one of the colonists in Flotsam.
That's cool.
So sometimes people spend for those.
Cool.
Okay, so you're back at the hub. I am almost all the way back. Wait, space elevator's that way. There's the hub. Okay, so if you come inside the hub, inside the actual building here.
Yeah. I just.
Press E to play Productive Packer Deluxe.
Okay. How to play? Oh, it's Tetris.
Sort of. It's like if Tetris were 3D but you were viewing it top down.
Huh. Okay.
And I find that it's more important to fill the thing quickly and send it off than to try to agonize over getting it perfect.
Okay. Level 1.
Or take advantage of the bonuses when you find them, rather than that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either.
Good lord. Oh lord. Okay. Sure. Oh, all right. Yeah, I see the fun of this. This is actually pretty good.
I'm still hearing your synth music next to me. Are you still hearing it while you're playing the game, or are you hearing the productive packer music?
I'm mostly hearing that, so let me turn this on.
Because it does have its own little soundtrack, which is nice.
Yeah. That might not have been a good way to go.
2 stars.
Oh,
Nice. All right, well, that's my obligation fulfilled. For now.
For now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Well, someone could redeem at any time.
Yeah. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at some point I'll have to check that out more.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Okay. Cool. So yeah.
So we
I
just
think
spent an
that-
hour finishing up computers and giving a tour. So that should probably be it for tonight, I think.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. The next time we hang out, I'll get started on the railway setup, so that we can
Huzzah.
start so that way it's a lot easier to make decisions around oh well, hey, I need to get these parts from place to place. Put a train, and just go from there. So
I guess I'll get started on high-speed connectors. Even if I don't have the alternate that I wanted, it still is possible to at least get started.
yeah, and we can make there's a lot of stuff that we can make from that once we have them in hammer space.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I dig it. Well, thank you very much for a great time hanging out.
Yeah. Let me make sure I save.
Yes.
Oh, and I
Big
need to
fan.
make sure I'm not saving with the same names as other save files, because all the saves get thrown into one folder for some reason.
Oh.
So I'll call this Vanya and Sophia 11. There we go. It's not like I need to specify that it's the end of the stream. We know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so out to the outro. All right, well, thank you for coming along.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for having me.
Hell Frozen Nova has just come into chat. You find us just as we are finishing. So if you watch actually just the last part of the VOD, you'll see us giving a tour of the couple of things that we did this time. Sophia set up a bunch more fuel capacity, and I set up the ability to make computers, as well as entirely too much liquid biofuel somehow.
Yeah, for real.
Now I'm curious, actually. Since this has been running a while, I'm gonna yes, that's legit backed up. So I guess I'll unclog that next time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so yeah, that's it's going well, and you can kind of get a rundown of the summary of what we did by watching the last hour of the VOD. So
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, I will exit to desktop, and I will see who's around for us to raid.
Excellent. Well, thanks for having me over, and I will see you in a week.
Yes, I will see you in a week. And
Yeah. Bye-bye.
bye. And let's see who to raid. So sorry about the timing there, but I'm glad you stopped by. Let's see. Okay, well, I was just mentioning that Kulutu's had fun channel point redeemed, so let's go say hi to Kulu. So, thank you everyone for coming along with us, and raids and general good times, and we will see you all next week. I will also be here Thursday evening for Slipstream Rogue Space and Sunday afternoon for Flotsam. Thank you all. See you next time.